Alright, what's up guys? This video, you're gonna meet my love, the Sveshnikov. Let me go ahead and say in about 25 games and tournaments playing the Sveshnikov, I've never lost a game. I've had some close calls for sure. I have beat a Grandmaster, I've drawn a Grandmaster. I think I drew International Master as well. But all the other games were by murder. So Sveshnikov is literally one of my favorite openings. So it's gonna start with open Sicilian. So take. Okay, so now we're gonna go slow so you guys can get the ideas down. So first move, the whole idea is to prevent a Maroxy bind. We don't want a Maroxy bind. Maroxy bind is something like here and here. We don't want to have a space disadvantage, so we go knight f6. Now knight f6, for example, if take and e5, you have this tactic where you just straight up win. Funny story about this tactic, my grandfather was telling me this story about how he played another international master from way back in the day. My grandfather is like 85 years old. And his opponent played this against him. And his opponent's like an international master. That's the difference in theory. Nowadays, in theory, back then. Back then, you could just win a pawn on move 3 and be like, wow, my opening is good. Alright, so generally they go knight c3. We go e5. It's a very anti-positional opening, but there's a lot of cool dynamics, is the best way to put it. Okay, so knight b5 is the main move. We're going to look at knight b3 and knight f3 in at least part 1 of the video, because these are more common. So any backstep, knight b3, knight f3, we'll look at knight b3 first. You want to immediately think, I'm going to take the center with d5. Now, obviously right now d5 does not work, because you would just lose a pawn. So we're going to go bishop b4. And now we can go d5. And kind of the really easy checkpoint, I've gotten this a bunch of times to know here, is take on c3, take bishop d6 or bishop e7, either is fine. And black is just super chilling here. Like, no sweat, you have a better structure. So, of course, black is slightly better. Let me call on God so that y'all can believe in his name, of course. Minus 0.3, minus 0.4, something like that. Yeah, so here black is good. I actually think it probably likes bishop d6 a tiny bit better, but bishop e7 is an easier move to make. Okay, so this is good. Now let's say knight f3 with the same kind of deal. So bishop b4, wherever he goes. Bishop c4 is actually more of a tricky line, I will say. So here we're going to castle, take, and we do not take the pawn because, I mean, you can, but it gets very, very messy. Bishop a3, the snipers are sniping. I don't really like to deal with this. So once they take here, the really easy read is you go d6. If they go here, you go knight e8, and then you're going to play against these c pawns. Queen c7, knight a5, and then black has a great position. Got the hiccups. Okay, so that's what you're going to do against knight f3. Same idea, bishop e4, d5, take the center. Alright, so now real quick, before my hiccups get the best of me, let me go ahead and go over some main lines with y'all. So knight d5, we're going to go ahead and finish off knight d5 here. So knight d5, clearly his threat is knight c7. So he, oh my god. So here, knight d5. Hiccup. Hard, huh? Knight d5, knight takes, pawn takes. Okay. So for this position, what's really important is you have to guard the d6 square. There's a lot of tactics here. For example, this would be mate here. We don't want to do this. Unfortunately, had some students on the wrong side of some tactics here. So the easiest way to remember it is go knight f5. Go knight f5 and guard d6 ASAP. That's going to be the best way to go. So if they go bishop d3, go g6. And after g6, you can officially kick the knight. So first off, if castle, here a6 is fine. And we play this position. Okay, so now if queen a4, bishop d7, bishop f5, We have to go G takes F5 because of the line of fire. That is really dangerous. So now we can do this. And I've actually had this position before. I'll go a little in depth just for y'all. Generally, they take it. And the big thing to know is go F4. And then you can attack all this. This position is supposed to be really good for black. When I played it the one time I played this position, I did not go for this. I did not believe in it. But now that you know it's -1 for black, like, okay, that's the idea there. Okay, so real quick, castle, a6, bishop c7, and I'm not gonna go like super in depth here, but essentially just play against these pieces. Yeah, like these are all possible variations. Okay, so really important idea for black. Number one way to attack is you want to go queen h4, f5, f4. Okay, so always look for this idea. Okay, okay, so definitely check that out. And against knight d5, I would say that's kind of the big idea. So take, guard d6 ASAP. Oh my god, this is so terrible. After g6, you can kick the knight, and then go live your life. Okay? So in the next video, part 2, I will go over all of the more main ideas with bishop g5 and non-knight d5. So definitely check out that video. Definitely pray for my hiccups. I don't know why I have hiccups so bad. Apart from that, I'll see you later. Peace out, boys.